Monday, it's me, Shea. I play cozy games to vibe and puzzle games to cook. So this game is called a game called Paako, and this is a platformer metagame. This is the first time that I played something like this. I did enjoy it though. I hope you enjoy watching it too. And before we proceed, I do want to apologize for my voice, but I hope that's okay with you. I'm still sick, and I hope you understand what I say. So let's get to it. C.Huang, hey. Hey there, you. Listen, do you want to play this game I just made? Yeah, sure. Hello, thank you for being willing to play my game. First, allow me to read you some instructions. There's no music, huh? Playtest rule 1. The point is to test the game, not your skills. However you play naturally will be absolutely fine. So we can just do the worst in this, I guess. Rule 2. Once you start playing, you won't answer any questions. The game should ideally explain itself. Okay. Which is the point of the playtest. Rule 3. This is still an early demo, so please expect a few placeholders. I'll explain as they appear when necessary. Can I just start already? The base game is actually free, but there's a DLC for the end of the game, I think, which I got. Oh yeah, sure, go ahead, please. Alright, move is A and D and then jump. Okay, so we are playing on a PC. Dang it. Okay, I thought we're gonna fall. So there's no arrow up, just space and A and D. I'm not very used to that yet. Jump near the wall. I actually figured that one out because... Oh shoot, okay. I can do arrow keys, which would be very helpful. I actually am not used to playing like this. I'm having such a hard time. Okay, we'll get used to it. Just give me a few minutes. A weapon, a banana. Yep, he knows I'm gonna say a banana. The banana is a placeholder for a gun. Please just imagine that you earned a gun just now. Alright, I have a banana gun. Oh, okay. Why am I purple? Oh no. Boss fight time. You'll face King Tatham, the swordsman. But it's still a placeholder. You'll have to imagine a boss fight. Everything is a placeholder. A boss fight here. Why am I... Oh. Why am I imagining everything? Or how do I fight him exactly? Maybe. Why am I imagining everything? I don't answer your questions, remember? Well, you didn't tell me how to fight. Maybe... I don't know, like jump on him. You'll get the first hit pretty easily, but in your mind you know this is going to get harder. I know how. Maybe jump on him, I think, or like, what did I say? I don't even know how I hit him. It's easy for you since you've grown familiar with his moves during your last attempts. What move? His move? What move? Okay. I can jump twice. Yep. Oh no, something slipped your mind and you were hit. I was hit? But he's almost out. One more hit, that's all it takes. You think to yourself, why are you telling me what to think? I don't think it matters what I do, you know? Oh, you beat him. What an intense fight. And now you've beaten King Tatham and become the new champion of this continent. What continent? Oh, silly me, I forgot to tell you the backstory. Here. Once upon a time on a Okay, didn't want to tell me what the backstory is. Okay, fine, thanks. You're probably thinking, dude, what kind of game was that? It was just a bunch of double jumps and wall jumps. To be honest, the platformer part was very boring indeed. It doesn't even have a battle mechanics. But what part was the real prototype? The entire content that you just played was the prototype. If that sounds confusing, don't worry. This is such a... Oh wait, video games are usually about fictional stories, important adventure, exploring fascinating world, etc. It's not about such big topics. I want to make a cool ass indie game. Prototype check. I think I just had a really weird dream about fighting a swordsman or something. How did I get here? Hey you, what is this place? Me? Me? Oh, look at his eyes. Of course I'm talking to you. Why else do you think I'm facing you all the time? I didn't even notice he's facing me. Who are you again? Well, my name is... What's his name? Should we name him? Oh, we won't name him. Weird. There, music. Every time I hear music like this, reminds me of Rick and Morty when the dad, I forgot his name, Bob, is in the simulator, and he's what do you call this, in the car and playing like human music. Anyway, you're stuck. I try to use the mouse. I'm not stuck anymore. There you go. Maybe we have to click on this red button because I can't move forward. Maybe we can go back, like a secret button or something. He looks like a blob. He looks like Grimace. Oh right, yeah. Use the button. Use the mouse. What are those presentation slides? Mission, reach the last light. A mission, reach the last light is some sort of a game. I think so. So what are you, a player? Is that when you have control of my body? Yes. Fine. Looks like I'll have to live with it. You are accepting it very fast. Do what you have to, but quick. Okay. Introducing Paako. This is a preliminary pitch. Hello everyone, C.Huang. Welcome to the preliminary pitch of my MFA thesis project. This is so cute though. Who's this guy? Your creator, Paako. His name is Paako. Allow me to introduce you to my thesis game project, Paako. What are your name? That's your name. We have to go? You go up? Huh. Ooh. What? Who's Paako? The game? A self-aware character. Early draft. Like a potato. Like a sweet potato. This game is about Paako, a self-aware character. That means it knows it's in a video game. Oh, so that's actually my name. The game is mainly about Paako commenting on everything, so it's designed as a mean character to increase the spice. He just said I'm mean? How dare you son of a... Wow, guess I'm actually mean. Self-aware character. Sup. I like this. Sup. Let's do this one. Sup. You're making me look stupid now. Move. No, but I wanna be able to, yay, to match it. And then maybe he looks at me. I don't think he will. Early draft. What is this game? Paako is a pixel art platformer metagame. Core loop, move forward, new content, meta comment, minigames. This is a pixel art 2D platformer metagame where you move forward, get new content, and repeat. Huh, almost like what you're doing right now, player. So I'm already playing it. As the game content contains a lot of dialogue, you can also think of it as text adventure game. What if I don't like reading text? Then maybe you're not the main target audience. But I already got the game. No, but to be honest, I like reading well now, so that I can read it, you know, and know the story. That's what I mean. But other than conversation and platforming, there will also be many minigames to fill up the content. Oh great. So we won't be bored to death, player. Yeah. I wanna jump here. Oh, meta comment, minigames, pixel art. Oh, sorry, prior arts. I can't comprehend what these are. Here are some prior arts I took as references. Of course, these are all metagames. If you want to make them implicit by blurring them, you're not doing very well. But I don't know, you know, I'm not very good with logos and things. If you show me something, I won't know what it is. Even with faces, I can't figure out who is who. It really Superman's glasses works with me. Once he wears the glasses, I wouldn't know who he is. So that's for me. This game, anyway, C.Huang, this game was partially inspired by these games. You could say that they are the reasons that Paako was born. So they're like my ancestors, but probably none of them know my existence yet. I don't even know, I can't guess either. Legit. And guess that's all. Thank you for listening. Now let's dive into the Q&A part. Dive into? Thank God it wasn't a long presentation. Let's just get over it then. What's the rush? I'm being controlled by someone. Do you think I enjoy this? Let's go here. Maybe there's a secret thing. Oh, end of slideshow. Right. The goal was to get to the end of the slides. Well done. Oh, cool. Paako, I bet you're really good at following rules. Well, I like to do things differently sometimes. Achievement. End of slideshow. Click to exit. Well, maybe there's something here. Nah. Okay. Click. Ah, okay. Cool. Questions. Why are you making this game? I'm a graduate student of USC studying game design, and this game is Paako, my MFA thesis. So, it really is, I guess. For real? So I am a ticket to graduation, get it? Why choose such a weird idea? What's the experience goal? The game will provide a new understanding of what video games are as a form of media. Too broad, obscured, unrealistic. Yeah, maybe that's too far. I mean, the least this game could be is very entertaining. Well, only because it sounds fun. Oh boy, only a school project would allow such simple, naive reason. Why purple? Oh, I like purple for no reason. How big is your team? I wanna get to all the questions. That I haven't recruited anyone yet. I'll figure out that out later. Where are the minigames? The odds I wanna know. Why name it Paako? It's just a random name I came up with so we can avoid any name similarities. So my name actually means nothing, just great. I might fall, so let's go here. Why not a 3D? I do prefer 2D games to 3D though, but honestly it's because 2D games just easier to work with. And I do too, I like 2D games. And there goes my chance to be 3D. What is a metagame? My definition of any game where breaking the fourth wall is a primary feature rather than a secondary aspect. Boring. Nobody cares about your definition for a made-up word. Where are the minigames? You're going to play some of them soon. Can't wait. Do I have to play all those prior parts in advance? Of course, you don't need to. Paako is designed to be played by anyone who's interested, but it's still highly recommended to play those games anyway. If you could tell what those games are. If they can tell what those games are, then they don't need this recommendation. Do I have to ask all the questions? Wait, before I go. I don't want to leave yet. You're good to don't want to. Dude, I just did. Obviously, duh. I just did. I asked everything. Isn't there like an achievement for that? Preliminary pitch. Whew, that's a lot of questions. Anyway, another item off the list. Let's move on to the next stage. But in fact, pitching this idea really got me thinking. Is this idea we're really making? Maybe it's not as fun as it sounds. Paako, don't ask me. I didn't ask to be made. I still have months before I really have to start. It's not too late to switch to another idea now. Maybe I really need to think this through. Is Paako a good idea for thesis? Yeah. Why not? Right, I'll never know until I actually give it a try. I guess I'll have to live a little longer. C.Huang decided to trust his gods and pushed the idea forward, but he didn't know what awaits. Achievement? Alright, now it's time to figure out what Paako is really about. Wait, aren't you supposed to figure that out before the pitch? That pitch was required in the spring semester, so I just did with a vague concept. A vague concept with a random name. Way to go! I'll do some mind mapping until I get enough metagame ideas. Let's ponder on each idea really hard. Where do we go? Here? Down? Maybe? Here? What? Wait, hang on. I think I wanna get the... Okay. Here, and then... It doesn't do anything. So I have to jump on it multiple times, maybe like 3 times. Boing, undone. This idea is hard to prototype. Let's try some others for now. Undone. Okay. One more. E. And nope. I want to open everything first. Jump. Jump. This idea is a prototype. Okay. Maybe I think once I do the others, it will unlock. Thinking. Ooh, I like the red one. I was tempted to go in there. There. E. It's actually nice. Okay, last one. Which door shall we choose first? Ooh. Hey, no. One more. Ooh, I kinda like this yellow one. Let's go here. Choices are what differentiates the video game from other forms of media. A game is only engaging when it provides great choices, so we made this room. Alright, the choice room. Hey Paako and the player, my name is Sizzle. Do you feel that you're having so few choices in this game? No, I think it's fine. Wow, you're really easy to satisfy. Yeah, I am. Then you'll feel even more satisfied with more choices. There you have it. That's a lot of choices. I only want 1 or 2. Or 3. Three's okay. Hell yeah, this one. If this is working for you, how about no? So you're just adding dialogue choices? Yeah, what's the matter with that? It's nothing but clicking previously written texts. Then it's kinda boring. This one's the same, doy. I don't want to say it's not, but it's actually boring. These options are almost the same, fair enough. After all, these choices phrases that we picked for you, it's not like the player could type in what they want to say. Oh duh, no choice is better than their own choice of words. Try this one out. But it's not like we can understand what they type in unless it's some special terms. Fine player, although we can let you type in, we can't understand it. Like those AIs these days. Now player, why don't you type something like your name? Just so you know, there's no I'm going to call you by that name. You type in player. And what if we call ourselves player, so they call us player, yeah? Okay player, now I have to call you by the name you type. Oh man, oh man. Oh right. Oh wait, I think we got that right. Cause yeah, now I have to call you by the name you type in. Yeah. Next, you have choices based on the gameplay. Like Mario? Why am I hitting this block again? Silly me, the choice should have been meaning behind it. Let me think. Stepping into the choice room, Paako hits the block on its left. What? On it? This is not the one on my left, but your left, player. Ah, okay. Choose again. Then I don't have a choice. Yeah, this is the right one because it's on my left. The right one. Got it? But it didn't feel like a yes. I just said that. It's not a choice if there's a right answer. Okay, I get it. The choice should allow you to proceed either way. Then let's try this. The higher door, maybe? I wanna Okay, we're proceeding. Then the other path also proceeds. See, you see the other tunnel? I can see whatever you can see. I don't want that. I wanna go here. Maybe I'm not doing correctly. Okay. Disappointingly, they link to the same space. Oh boy, same result? Of course the path will merge somewhere. You didn't think we really have a rich multi-branching narrative, did you? I don't even think this game has any kind of narrative at all. Okay, so let's have one last choice for you, player. Now listen carefully to this crucial choice in this game. At social gathering events, I'm usually enjoying meeting people. Yeah, I think so. Or chilling with my own friends. Or no, I don't go to parties. Definitely I don't go to parties, but if I do, I would enjoy meeting new people. See the butterfly up there? That means you've just made a crucial choice in this game. Oh no, wasn't that a personality test question? What consequences can it be? You'll know if you keep on playing this game or not. But when you choose, do you really think about that question? I did. Then the choice has worked. Then the choice has worked. The choice happens inside you when you give it a thought, regardless of its exterior meanings. Sounds deep. Therefore, once you step out of this room, please don't ask for any meaning behind choices. It's not like the player has a choice, am I right? Get it? It's a choice. Not my best joke. It is not your best joke, Paako. Let's move out. Any more hidden things? Hidden. Welcome back. This idea feels okay. I think I'll just keep this one. Alright, I passed. Let's go here. Don't fall. Oh no, I don't love shooter games. So Paako has got to have this feature. But I can't prototype a complete shooter mechanic in this little time, so here's what I did. Let's see. Hi Paako and the player, I'm Ruben. Hi Ruben. Welcome to the shooting range. Grab the gun and where's our banana? Now we're talking. Hey yo. What do we do? Usually it's wet. So I can't. I think we have to click. Yeah. So we're clicking the mouse and not pressing anything. Ouch. Mind where you're shooting, Paako. Sorry. Good, get ready for the second wave. I don't have to jump, to be honest. There you go. Now it's a final wave. Yo, oh boy, there's way too many, player. How about you do this directly from your side? Here's the gun. Cool. That's fun. It's actually fun. I just don't have a good aim. This one here. Oh, why? Oh no, we killed. Oh, wait, I could kill Ruben. Wait, I shouldn't shoot Ruben. What? I didn't know he was a violent person. There was a target on there. Video games surely make their players become violent. There was a target on there. What the heck? Shame on you for bringing violence into this game. Haha, Ruben resurrected. Yes, shame on you, player. You're not dead. You got tricked by Ruben. We are just pixels and some dialogue. We cannot really die. So you don't need to raise empathy for us. But I want to. Now let's get out of here. Let's get out. Bye, Ruben. Welcome back. This idea is also fine. Let's just keep this one too. Hey. I think let's go here on the red door. Yeah? Do you agree? In our classes, we learned that it's important to utilize the player's agency when designing games. The player feels more agency. Agency. I don't get this word, more agency. When the character represents them. How does this become a verb? How do you pronounce it? So I designed this room to increase their agency. Hello, Paako and player. I'm Drez. Hello, Drez. What's this place? Shit, can't move. Sorry, but you have to stay there, Paako. Now, player, please check out your menu. I have different headwears. I don't even know what this is. Like a pail? No. I think for like when you're welding something, you know, this one's a hat. This one is a cap. This one is... I like this. No wonder I can't move. It's a customizing room. Let me see. Some hats with copyright risks. Is that a bucket I see? Hey, it's a bucket. Confirm. Don't like our headwear? I guess the player digs the bold Paako. Then look at our next menu. No, but I want... Oh, it's a pail. It is a pail. It's actually cute. I don't know what this is. Mario. Zelda. Right. Okay, now we can change Paako's color. But I'm kind of digging the purple. Kinda got used to the purple, you know? And yeah, my hair's purple. So we'll do maybe Zelda's hat and purple. Glad you kept me in my original skin. What if I changed it? Then I would get angry and warn you about why you shouldn't change my body color. Does that mean I've missed some content? But since it's a customizing room after all, why don't we agree something else for the player to customize? A player color? In fact, that's the color you already are. Maybe try a different one. Okay. Maybe this one? Yo, the cursor? Wait, the choice and these choice boxes? Cool. In case you haven't noticed, those are really literally what you are to us, player, a flying cursor, and the dialogue options. I don't know if you can hear my cat, so apologize about that. I'm the flying cursor. I'm the cursor flying around. Wiggle. I'm the indecisive, so quickly switch between options. Okay, I am immersed. And finally, there's one more feature we've got, but I do want to change my color though. Okay. I'm kind of digging the yellow, not the yellow, the orange one or the teal, but the teal is too bright. We'll do the orange one maybe. But we'll keep the purple and the pink, because that's our thing. Or the green. You know what? Yeah, let's just move on. Emote system. We want to enable the players to express their feelings. Such a cheap function. Now we have color skins. Emotes, we're only a few steps away from a good monetization plan. Please don't. That is pretty much everything in this room we've got, and unfortunately, these options are only provided here, so you better decide before you get out of here. Okay. Let's do purple. No, everything's purple, so we gotta do some contrast. Change emote. What are we? Are we happy? Are we this quirky emote? Are we a poker face emote? An angry? I think we'll do happy. A happy emote, a green color. Because it's too bright, I feel like. Right? It's too bright. It's hurting my eyes. We'll do the blue one instead. Because it's near the purple one, so let's just go. Welcome back, this idea sounds great. Maybe I should just try one more. Alright, over here. During some initial tests, I've noticed that changes are that people don't dig the taste of what? Chances. During some initial tests, I've noticed that chances are that people don't dig the taste of this game. Some of them aren't so good at platformers or find meta jokes too obscure, so they don't really enjoy the game. What if I can offer something for everyone, somewhere they can escape the main storyline and simply have fun? I'm not sure that's what the player is really after. How about you? What are you after? Isn't that water? Hey, hello. Hello. Welcome. Oh, I like this color actually. Marcel. Main story character Paako. I'm Marcel. Take a seat. What did they just call me? Main story character? Hello. Ah, I can't go. Ah, I thought we could get out, but there seemed to be an invisible wall here. That's the blockage of the main story for you. Alright, let's just sit down. Ah, fishing game! Of course, every good game should have this. How do I play? When you see the water splashes, press F to pull the rod. Got it? F. I failed, but really it's you, failed player, not me. After all, it's your first try. We'll make it the next time. So Marcel, you just called me main story character? Are you not part of the main story? No, I'm not. I was outside of the main story since I was created. I wanted to escape the main story too, just sitting here all day just like you. Sadly you can't. As the main character, you will be forced out of this chair after every time you fish. What bomber? It does happen, yeah? But even though you can't just stay on a chair, you can still keep fishing here. After all, it was designed to help you escape the whole main storyline. Alright, let's go ahead and fish. And wait for some splashes. Wasn't that a splash? Don't give up, you'll get it next time. Splashy, splashy. Is that splashing? Yeah, I think that's splashing. Let's go. Yay, a fish. Good, you have potential. Oh, that's it? What do we do? Like, let's try again. Yep. So, you're getting better at this. Okay. Let's try one more. Because I feel like there's gonna be something after the third one. Nicely done. Nothing? Okay, one last. The fish just can't escape you, huh? Nothing's here. Now before you leave, I must tell you something. The actual name of the game you're playing is Paako, Fish with Marcel. He's right, player. This is the main game now. We can just stay here and fish with Marcel to the end of the world. That doesn't sound like how this game moves forward. Feels like you're both tricking me. Yeah, come on. The main storyline is boring and this place is relaxing. Do we fish one more time? Fishy? What can I say? It's a easy place to fish. Thanks, Marcel? Proceeding forward means you've read and agreed to the following terms. The player must always focus on advancing the main plot. The player should not complain about how the main plot being too simple. The player acknowledge they don't want any side missions. Paako, huh? Are you sure you want to go back? Yeah. Bummer. Ah, they closed on me. Goodbye, Marcel. Awesome, I think 4 ideas are enough for this game. What are you going to do now? And just put them together? Put them together, simple as that? I got it, mind mapping. Just go back to the root of the mind map to see what I just made. Ah, so this is a mind map. I I didn't even think of that. So now, ladies and gentlemen, here's my thesis game. Let's go. Paako, target agency. In fishing pass. What kind of game is that? I have a bad feeling about this. There's all gone. Do you want to fish? Yes. What the heck? What a blunt transition. Where's Marcel and those characters? About that, I've received some concern that there's too much dialogue to read. The fun is the minigame itself, right? So just remove the other characters. Then what do we do? Then what do we get after fishing? I guess we just have to find out by fishing. Alright. I missed that one. There you go. What do we get? An emote. And it's just the same. Gotcha, and we've earned ourselves an emote panel. Keep fishing to earn more emotes. Shoot the target to fish again. Alright. He just teleports. So, you get one fish for one emote. Oh, this is like a bear, a panda, something like that. What? Okay. Sorry. No! I'm starting to miss Marcel's encouraging words when I fail. It's kind of disappointing that no one else is reacting to your failure. Okay, let's try this again. Hey! No! I missed! Okay. I missed that. Gotcha. Ooh, an upside down smile. Okay. Heh, what is this? Wait, I know what this is. I forgot what it is though. Ah, I like that. The trajectory is different when I'm farther. Okay, what's new? Yin Yang. A cat. Is it? A cat? Target. That one's interesting. A fish. Ooh, kind of like fish. Eh? Okay, I think it's the last one. Paako. Oh great, you get to use my face in an emote. And that's the last emote I've drawn so far. Keep fishing? Sure, let's get fishing. Eh? Really? Or maybe like close it. Yeah? I think so. But which emote do we want? What do you think? Maybe I want to keep the fish or the cat. But it's too white. I'll do the fish instead. And close this. That means we'll remove the emote. Okay, let's just fish. Shoot the target to fish again. Aren't we done with this? Okay. What? What are we supposed to do? Maybe we can dive. Hey, the player is so bored that they just want to drown me to death. Well, it's not drowning you to death, it's called swimming. Or diving. Well, maybe it looks boring because it's too artish. You know, artwork is usually hard to comprehend. Be kind. I guess you have a point. Really? Are you trying to comfort him, player? Just be honest. It's the best thing you can do to a game designer. Okay, this is weird and boring. C.Huang, who am I kidding? You're right. I thought I could combine their magic by putting them together. But seriously? A character customization... what? A character customizer? Shooting, fishing, and a room full of fake choices? None of these are new anymore. But what about you, Paako? You are my original creation, aren't you? A ton of characters in video game history can talk to the player already. I'm letting you, creator. Then how about this level now? We just convey the point of adding up some gags cannot create a game in this level. That's new, right? I hate to remind you, but even such a complex topic has already been discussed by famous metagame sequels. The Ultra Deluxe game. Which game? It will be a spoiler for that game if I tell ya. Gosh, is there anything that people haven't done in a metagame history? Is there anything left at all? Now what do we do? We've helped him map his idea for this game. Oh, we can jump up. Yeah. Oh, R.I.P. What? What? RP. Paako. Target agency and fishing pass. Here lies the idea of mixing Paako's 4 initial ideas. Really? You even built a tomb for the idea you give up on? It's hard to give up on ideas you've been working on. Why do you have to give them up? It doesn't work that way, player. For other game genres, you can base on some mechanics and make adjustments. But for metagames, you either make a new point or no point at all. You can't tell the same jokes twice. It's only fun the first time. That's true. Making a metagame in this era was probably a bad idea. Let's go. Oh no, everything's dead. Oops, what happened here? Looks like he has buried all those ideas together. I should give up on the whole Paako idea, I think, and think of something else for thesis. I had fun writing those separate ideas, but none of them are worthy of a full game. You can take a look if you want. Just return to this spot when you're done. Wait. I wanna make sure I get to everything. You know? So let's start here. The remaining bug. Here lies the idea of leaving a real programming bug in the game. It's a real programming error that simply makes the game die, especially it's an index out of range exception. The player will be warned exactly how this bug can be triggered, and once triggered, the game can only be restarted. Oh man. There will be no word or comment for triggering it. Come on, what do you expect once the game dies? Ironically, this was probably the easiest one to implement among these ideas. Maybe there are still bugs in this game that you simply didn't know? Does that count? It doesn't count unless I put it there intentionally. I'm gonna read everything. Let's see. The Silent Heist. Here lies the idea of secretly removing players' loot in their bag. No, don't do that. Don't do that. The player will need to collect 100 jewels, which spawn all over the place and are easy to get. But for 20 jewels the player collects, the game secretly removes 3 from their inventory. What? Neither Paako nor any dialogue in the game will ever mention this. The player will ever know unless they're actually counting. The best heist is the heist you never know happen. Okay. So there was a chance where I can steal your stuff without saying it. So I can't even trust you to keep my stuff? They're never yours. They're just They are just items you find in the game. Grow up. I wish there was an indication of the things I've already read. RP dialogue tree. Here lies the idea of visualized dialogue tree that can be climbed on. I mean, we're already doing that now. There will be no dialogue in this scene. The tree itself presents the dialogue. You can climb up the dialogue branches based on your choices, or even read 2 branches at the same time. You can return to any node and go up another branch at any time, plus you don't need to reload the game. Really sounds convenient to read the story. Then it's gonna be a tree that's huge as hell. Can I just click on it? I can't. Heck, kill a baby? I don't wanna kill a baby. RP, the Shame broadcast. Here lies the idea of luring the player to make inappropriate choices and then showing it to their friends. Paako will ask spicy questions and give really immoral or disgusting options among normal ones. You might choose them for fun, but in fact, each nasty option leads to a unique achievement, so everyone of your Steam friends would know exactly what choice you made, if they're curious. That's just evil. But to make this happen, he has to put this game on Steam first. I'll probably never see that day. It's on Steam now. So, congratulations. The endless chimney. Here lies the idea of having an uncertainly endless tunnel. While climbing, Paako will tell you what will be at the end of the tunnel, but after a few dialogues, Paako will suddenly admit it was tricking you, and this is in fact an endless tunnel. However, a while later, Paako will tell you again. Paako will again tell you that there is in fact an end, and then Paako turns silent. How long do you think the player will keep going? Sadly, another metagame has already done this similar version of this idea, except it's downwards. How will I know if it's actually endless? You don't. That's the reason why you'll keep climbing. Let's start from the bottom. I'm the boss. Here lies the idea of having a boss fight where Paako is the boss. In this boss fight, the player will have to walk into spikes to damage Paako again and again. Oh wow. No, that's brutal. But when the HP goes to 0, Paako respawns at the respawn point, because that's what a player character does. Then how to pass this level? I don't know, so abandon this one. Or how about this? The player has to choose the game to win. Has to close the game to win. Cliche, closing the game is so cliche in metagames. I don't know. Maybe I haven't played a lot of metagames. RP, the ultimate answer. Here lies the idea of puzzle room that provides a fake puzzle. It seems like an astronomy themed puzzle, but in fact, just some symbols and equations. The door requires an answer of 2-digit numbers, and there's no limit on how many times you try. You can waste your time trying to solve this fake puzzle or simply enumerate all possibilities within 5 minutes. The answer, 42. The answer to the universe and everything. Why is that? Why is it 42? Oh yeah, it's here. Why 42? It's just a concept from an old movie. Go Google it. I will, maybe, after this game. I don't know. What's 42? Tell me if you know. Tell me in the comments if you know. RP, Ronda cutscene. Here lies the idea of Paako intentionally launching a cutscene to block the player's input. During the cutscene, the player has no control over Paako because that's what a cutscene is like. Paako will do all the fun things by himself, pass the level, shoot the target, maybe even do some backflips. That's actually cute. And leave the boring, repetitive parts to the player, such as walking through a long corridor or reading text on some tombs. I would definitely enjoy this game big time. What a relief for me that's buried. But if you think about it, the cutscene is only a chance I can actually be me. Too bad for you, Paako. Oh, this one. Game in a game in a game. Game in game in game. Here lies the idea of having a room with a monitor screen and a set of controls. That's what we did in the very beginning. The room detects Paako's movements and maps it to control the smaller game that shows on the screen. The inner game is a simplified version of this same idea, where the inner Paako will be playing Tetris. So you can play a game where you're playing a game. When you're playing a game. This one's way too weird. Doesn't even sound fun to play. Ooh, wait. We can go here. I didn't even know. Wait, hang on. Hang on. Let me jump. There's one here too. Ah, there's none. Okay. I thought there was one there. Maybe let's do that last. RP, the billiards room. Here lies the idea of having a pool game room. There's no smart idea about this room, just a place with chilling music and billiards minigame. It's actually fun. This one's purpose was similar to the fishing room, but was much harder to implement, so I gave up on it. Fine, but if the player wants to play billiards, why don't they play it on another billiards game? Or, you know, in the real world. Huh, never think of that. Achievement. Flowers. Do you know what they're called? Orchids. Maybe we can collect them to pay respect to the tombs if you want to. Sure, but doesn't matter if you give flowers or not. I want to give flowers, please. So how do we get some? You've read this one. You read this? Yes. Read no. Pay respect. Yes. Okay. You've read this one. Do you want to read it? No. Yes. Okay, this one. You've read this one. Nope. Pay respect. Yeah. And then let's do this fort one over here. Read. Nope. Pay. Yes. Okay. Nope. Pay. Yes. Okay. And then on the other side, let's do the top one first. Okay. Nope. Yes. Do you want to read it? No. Your respect? Yep. You want to read this? No. Yes. You've read it? Nope. Pay respect? Yep. And the last one. You want to read it? Nope. Pay respect? Yep. Gotcha. Can we go back to the flowers? Maybe there's something over here. Nope. Okay, let's go here. Can we proceed now? Yes, I'm done here. By the way, I noticed you spend a lot of time reading those ideas. They're kind of fun. Anyway, I'm going to think of another thesis idea. Wait, what did you just say? I said I'm going to think of another thesis idea. Oh, that's the end of Paako, I guess. No, you creator. I mean the player. Did you say you had fun reading these ideas? Maybe that could be a special thing to make a game about the game development. But still, a lot of metagames have discussed the developer side of a game. But is any of them about the process of developing themselves? You mean a game that describes how itself was created? How does that make sense chronologically? No, it doesn't make sense, which means it probably hasn't been done before, right? Indeed, I researched many metagames and none of them have done that. It's most likely a new topic. A game about its own creation story. Many design creations could be made on its core. Design pillar. And that's what we call a design pillar. This is beginning to be an educational game. A game about creating itself. So I think we have to go at the very top of the pillar. Yep. Although this idea sounds impossible, but we will find a way to make it work somehow. And guess I have to live a little longer again. And then maybe we can play Tetris on this. Don't get nervous. Don't get nervous. What's with these on both sides? It's probably the pressure is feeling right now. Hello everyone, welcome to the recruitment pitch of my game. Hey, we've got a new title name. The recruitment pitch. Introducing again a game called Paako, a thesis recruitment pitch. About me, Huang, he, him, game designer. from Shenzhen, China. Guess games that I like: shooter, action, puzzle, narrative, strategy, rhythm, experimental. Last time I was pitching to only my classmates and professor, so this time should probably introduce myself properly. That's who we've been talking to. He also plays in other genres of games, huh? Besides games, I also like superhero comics and pop music, hip-hop, electronic, jazz, basically most genres of music. We don't really need to know. He's so mean. Hey! His eyes moved. Like Mona Lisa. What is this game? It's a game called Paako. It's a pixel art 2D platformer metagame about a major student making his thesis game project named Game Called Paako. Platforming, yeah, I just read that. It's too wordy. In shorter terms, yeah, this is what the Steam description was. It's a game about the process of creating itself. Less is more. A game called Paako is an autobiographical game. Can't get shorter than that. Brief plot, demo, ideation, pre-production, development. Therefore, the story of this game aligns with the process of making this game, and we've just ended the ideation part. Seems like you just created Act 3, player. Act 5 isn't guaranteed yet, since we might fail to complete this game. What? He can't even guarantee a decent ending? Currently, I'm planning to expand the team, which has been only me so far. Looking for producers, writers, artists, composers. Please contact me if you're interested in any of these positions. Oh, yo. Thank you. This is a game called Paako. Thank you for listening. Wait, is that messy picture on the... What is that messy picture? It's a link to a place where followers of this project can chat. A code that leads to my own cult. Cool. It's not a cult, and you're not a cult leader. Have you joined my cult through that thing, player? Nope. Join it now. Hey, look who's here. Yeah, I figured I should just use this port as my avatar as well. So, if you are recruiting more people, am I going to be completed faster? Hopefully. But honestly, I've never led a game development team before. You are a game major student. Shouldn't you have a mentor to give you some advice? Sure, I'm about to meet with them right now. Anyway, get whatever help you can get to finish me. I just want a proper ending. Of course. Let's see what my advisor has to say. Are you alright? You alright? You alright, bro? Should probably play more games like this. Huh, you're smaller. No internet? Why's my lower apartment internet unstable? Didn't know this portrait requires network. Ah, I got him. Hello, can you hear me now? I'm carrying you on my back. Yes, we can hear you. I have an online meeting soon. You have to find an internet signal for me. What on earth am I going to find you an internet signal? Is that it? No time to explain, just connect me to it. Yo, no. I fell. Connecting. Join meeting. Ah, yeah, I have to click it. Hello? Oh boy. Why in the middle? Because I'm the topic. I just had a meeting with my main advisor, Jesse. He told me to start writing down everything that happens. Indeed, anything could be the materials for my story now. So what are you gonna write down first? Just had a meeting with Jesse, my main advisor. And that's why you wrote this dialogue? Okay, I'm here. Join meeting? Who's this now? Oh, he's floating. Our thesis class tutor Lard and Martzi just gave me some very helpful feedback. A thesis class? A class for you and your cohort to work on your thesis? Or like the class to weekly check on everybody's mental and physical well-being. And what kind of feedback did they give you? For instance, the pace at Act 1 was slow, so I omitted some content and also urged the player in dialogues. Wait, so that was your design when I urged the player to go faster? Yes, of course. We're gonna fall. Yeah. Okay, join meeting. Who's this now? My second advisor, Andy, reminded me to think in advance about what to write in the paper. Like what could be the purpose or outcome of this project, though I still don't have an answer for that yet. How about making a game nobody ever made before? That's kind of the goal, but I can't actually write that as my purpose on the paper. Eh? Hey, no signal. Yo. Where'd it go? Over here? Ah. It's a good thing I don't have to jump from left to right. Like, I can just jump on one wall, one side of the wall. Wait. Okay. Why does it keep on falling? Do I have to be able to stay with it? Wait. I'm here. Yeah. Join meeting? What are we waiting for this time? For the third advisor, we need someone from the industry. But as a student from China, I don't know anyone here in the US. Luckily, my advisors have many connections. Andy said he could just ask Mr. D if he would be interested. Mr. D? Which Mr. D? The person who made that game? Sounds like an ideal person to advise on this project, right? Who are you guys talking about? The author of one of our prior arts, but we shouldn't mention people's names unless we know they're cool with it. Respect some privacy. Right. And he told me that Mr. D doesn't want to let his familiarity with the metagame subject matter affect my personal expression. In fact, in that case, I might turn out mostly his game instead of yours. That's fair. I would definitely take all his advice if he were my advisor, since I like his work so much. But at least you speak with one of your idols indirectly. So we have to go up there. Okay. Wait for me, please. Wait for me, please. Join meeting? Jesse has introduced me to a USC Games alumni who co-founded an indie game studio. Successful alumni. As he said, although the game seems to have many game development facts, it doesn't seem to have an educational game. After all, you're still a student. Who are you to educate anyone? He also said what really makes this game special is my personal narrative, like my views on making games I like to play, etc. So why don't you put up a page to tell us a little about yourself? Oh, that's what you did in the last scene. Those advice are really impacting this game. Thesis committee. Thesis place. Ooh, pretty. So this must be the place for thesis class you mentioned. Yeah, and these are my co-hosts' theses. Ooh, nice. Everything's cute. View on Steam. So we can click on it. Right? That's cool. That's actually cute. He's promoting other games of his friends. But not everything's on Steam yet. What's this? Paako, so I'm just one among many games. Specifically, just one among many student games. Hey, didn't one of your advisors say this game feels most special when the story focuses on you? You must have made other games before, right? Show us. Of course I have, but they're just not really worth mentioning here. Come on, they may be poor quality since they're your early works. We all understand that. Or you are afraid of showing them? No, you can take a look if you want. It also happens that I need to examine all of them. Ooh. So where's your previous game? Behind the curtains, I don't really want to introduce them myself. Then how about we do it my way? What's Paako's way? Tonight's guest, Bluebo, Sasa, Shahara, Sunset Blue Ward. I can't read fast, sorry guys. Paako Show. Tonight with Paako. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Paako Show. I'm your host, Paako. Tonight, our guests are C.Huang's previous games. Hard to say which is more narcissistic, showing up in his own game or putting all his old works in his new game. Which game would you like to get to know first? A lot of games. What's this? This one. Grandpa Moore and his grandson haven't shown. Just read the info. The game they're from me, Mori. It's an interactive novel made as a class project. The story is about a kid and his grandpa who suffers from Alzheimer's. The game aims to call attention to the disease. It's actually pretty good. Okay, maybe Grandpa Mori simply forgot to come here. C.Huang also composed the music tracks for this game, like the one we're hearing right now. Does he also compose for Paako? No, I bet he has found some talented composers for me through that recruitment. Anyway, that's me, Mori. This one. Kid from Sunset Boulevard, a solo project for Ludum. There. Kid, you wanna have a seat? Grandpa Mori's in here, so you can take a seat. Good. Okay, you wanna talk a little about yourself? You don't talk a lot, got it. We'll just play the game on screen. So we can play the games he did. Pretty basic, just walking. Hey Grandpa Mori. Hey kid. Have a seat? Doesn't wanna. Oh, that's it? Okay, who's this now? Someone else? How's your study? Best in the class. Keep it that way. I will. Reality. What's reality? What's a reality? Nobody's there? What's wrong with him? He wasn't very close to him. He didn't even shed a tear. Illusion. Someone died. Why am I sad because of them but not you? Because they're real. Then he's gonna sit and cry. Well, my condolences to your grandpa, kid. Wait, you don't talk a lot. Let's move on. It actually happens basically in real life. You know, in front of everybody, a person seems like they're okay. But once they're alone, that's when the emotions come. It's very depressing. Bluebo, a physics-based puzzle game where you use various physical tools to transport this blue ball to the goal, the tube. This is one of one semester project. made by C.Huang and a great partner who is further developing Blue Bow as his thesis. So tell us about how you were created, Blue Bow. Or Blob? Yep, it's just a ball, can't talk. Anyway, that's Blue Bow. Oh, I thought we get to play it. TD Pair from Tag Duel, a solo project made from GGJ, which is literally a tag game against the computer. The game was made during TC's ideation phase. Really? Or like related? Squeaks. Oh great, you don't speak English. Why on earth do we have non-verbal guests in the show? Anyway, let's take a look. WASD. WASD, bro. Wait. What? Spaces dash. I don't know what the goal is, to be honest. Now you hunt me. Ah. Now I hunt him. Okay. Now I hunt you. Okay. I hunt him. Gotcha. Oh no. Ah. No. Do you want to proceed or do you want to play again? Maybe let's play again so that we can win. I think I got a hang of it. Not really, I guess. Okay, it's gonna take a while. Ah, no. I was wrong there. What? Oh no. Ah. Keep moving too much. Doink. Oh, it's just 2 lives left. Okay, now I can get him. And one more. One more. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Okay, do you want to proceed or do you want to play again? Let's go ahead and proceed then. Simple game, but does it tell you about anything? How it's related to me? Being purple in the pixel art? So basically not related at all. Sasa from Sasa Samsara, a one-day solo project for a game-making contest. In this game, you have to cooperate with your past or future self to reach a goal. Sounds so cool. Cool? You don't know half of it. That's torture. You're also something he creates just to torture. Just that you haven't realized yet. I bet he's even watching us from somewhere right now. Calm down. Let's look at the game you're from. Sorry, the torture you're from. Ah, this stupid music. Why, it sounds okay to me. Did he make this music? Terrible reverb. Fine, tell me about the game. Since it's a very hard game, I'll just show you the video of a successful one. Okay, I guess you need to... it's too fast. Okay, I can't double jump? No. Why does double jump even make sense? Anyway, I'll just keep moving forward, keep jumping over and over again. Nothing else you can do. The second run, we appear together. Ah, right. So I actually know a game like this. That's why I keep moving in the last round. Obviously, it's not that easy. Yeah, like a shadow. Boxing love. So I'll follow the first me, aim at him. Yeah. Final round, which I enjoy less. I think I know where this is going. The previous me does. I don't even get to reach it. The previous me does. As a fellow platformer, at least you have a creative and challenging gameplay. I can only walk, jump, read text. Oh, shut up. At least you have a lot of characters and storyline in your game. I only have waiting and repeating alone. And punching myself and being punched by myself. Do you want to be in such a game? I'm starting to feel sorry for you. Oh, don't be sorry either. You're not so better than me. You're just a slave restricted by the script, trapped in limited spaces, manipulated to do set things before getting uninstalled. Oh, now I feel bad uninstalling. I'm just going to pretend it's not real. Okay. Sitting next to me, we have Nick from the game. You, Nick. Ah, unique. It really makes to make dumb wordplays. You, Nick, is a portfolio project that C.Huang made for our USC application. He considered it his first soul work. Seems like our creator values you. Tell me about what makes you so special. Everyone is special. You too. That's not an answer to my question. And what's with all the pause? Where I'm from, we silent. Not used to talking. Alright then, let's take a look at a brief sequence of this game. You, Nick. Very silent. No background music. Get a name. Nick. All caps. What happens? What's going on? What's happening here? Two of them now. What are these symbols? Do I know what these are? To just get everything? 1, 2, 3, 4 to 6, 7 to 9. I'm pretty confused at what's happening. I don't know what's happening here. You, Nick. To summarize, each one of your species gets a board and adds stuff on it before being smashed to death by a pile divider. Yes. This doesn't sound like a conventional game, more like a parable. The Nick parable. But if you're all killed in the end, what's the point of those things you put on the board? We may die. The board stays. But that kind of life sounds pathetic. Yes. But don't we all? I seem to understand this game a little now. Okay, that was all of us, but I thought there was going to be more fun. However, we got a ball. An emo kid, a non-verbal pair, a pessimist, and someone who can't talk without pausing. This was supposed to be a hilarious talk show, and I ended up with these games with no charm. We are special, even with poor quality. No offense, but I wouldn't really describe you guys as special. Oh, starts to weep. Kid now starts crying every time. That came out of a platformer game that is all about reading texts. Hard to deny. Why am I not a cooler game like a hardcore platformer or like a roguelike shooter game? Paako, we are all unique because we express things. Well, stop pulling your unique theory. Our creator doesn't even want to show up here himself and talk about you guys. Yeah, face it, everyone. We're a bunch of failures your creator is even ashamed of talking about. TD pair? Can you two be quiet for a second? Oh, he's sitting down now. I think they're warning us of something. My time has come. No. Archived. When old projects get archived, they might never show again. Not sure why this happens, but this place is dangerous. We have to leave. Blob is here. Because Blobbo is being created by the partner. Yeah. Oh, I should have brought Blobbo with me. Okay, now my resume is done. Hi, you're back. So you're making a resume when you said you needed to examine them? None of those other projects worth a place in your resume? They're of no use. Come this way. It's a job hunting season now. What's a job? Job opportunity bowl. So it just means a job. Your wordplay's getting worse. This one, game design job position. Well, send your resume. Resume sent. Now wait for the response. That's it? Did we get the job? It doesn't work like that, Paako. If we send the resume, then we wait. Wait for how long? Nobody knows. Maybe a week, maybe forever. So we need to hunt for more jobs here. Hunt for jobs. Yay. I saw the J over here. This is a game design position in Shanghai, but I want to work in Shenzhen. Maybe I'll still send a resume. Wait for the response. This game pretty much is about him. It's not about something philosophical. This is a 3D artist position. Send resume. I really know nothing about 3D art. Forget it. Project manager job position, but I never worked such a role. To be honest, I'm like bad at production. Send one anyway. Okay, resume sent. Hey, wait, hang on. Okay. This is a level design position. Wait, it says applicant must have 2 years of work experience. You don't? No. I went to this graduate program right after undergrad. I only have internship experience. Probably won't do. Yeah, that's true. Most jobs now look for like so much experience. Well, where I'm from. Like, you were just born yesterday and they're asking you for 10 years of experience? The heck? This is letter T. Test from one of the jobs you applied to. Sounds great. Good luck doing the tests. Wait, I have to wait too? In case you don't know, doing tests take time. If you're applying for art decisions, I may spend several days for each of the company I apply for. To really immerse you in the situation, you should be spending this much time too, player. Doing the tests. Let me skip this, please. Let's see. Any more? What's the letter I? Let's get that. This one's different. J stands for job, T test, I means interview. From the shooter game project studio. Get ready. Hey yo. An interviewer on Zoom appeared. Better not mess this up. Hello, can you introduce yourself? What will C.Huang do? Self-introduce. Okay, what kind of game do you like to play? What is this? Maybe we'll do like shooter. Okay, by the way, our project is in FPS game. Have you worked on any shooter game projects? Nope. What kind of projects have you participated in before? A 2D. Sounds hardly relevant. Oh no. Let's see your resume. Recently making a text-based 2D platformer. No. Alright, next question. It's not interested in Paako at all. Ouch, that's not my fault. What shooter games do you usually play? I don't play shooter games, bruh. Overmatch. What do you think is the most important aspects of it? The map. So you think the most important aspect. Interesting. And what kind of game designer do you want to work as? A level design. Isn't that what this role is for? Have you worked in this? No? What have you mostly learned in USC? Storytelling for games, visual expression, sound design, game prototype. No combat design or level design. I should have chosen level design. That's all the questions from us. One advice for you, young man. Honestly, you seem talented, but your experience doesn't quite match our requirements. I'll advise you to make something to prove your skill for this job specifically. It may improve your chances among the sea of applicants. Good luck. Interview has ended. C.Huang gets 5 experience. Obviously, C.Huang failed this interview. In fact, other interviews ended in a similar way. So, why don't we skip the interviews and move on? Yes. Pass an interview. We didn't pass an interview. Sadly. Hey, too bad you didn't pass an interview, but I believe you'll pass one eventually. I guess they all assume me as some kind of narrative guy who knows nothing about action games or shooters. Your past experience disappears, so after all, they need to see some proof before offering you a job. But most of the class project wasn't a good chance for making a shooter or action game, except thesis. Oh my god, and this is all wrong. What is? My thesis was supposed to be my best chance at final chance to prove my abilities, and now we've wasted it on this stuff. A text adventure platformer with a weird topic. Your life. I don't like where this conversation is going. Maybe it's not too late. I'm gonna be archived. What's happening right now? Are you trying to archive me too? I need a new project, maybe shooter prototype or level design sample. Anything but a text-based platformer. So you're setting me aside for a shooter demo? Why don't you do both or, turn me into a shooter game? I wish, but you don't know how long it takes to make you. I need to change so many things back and forth. To make a shooter demo, I need to learn stuff, then work on it, and submit it before the job application deadline. But what about your graduation? Don't you need to finish me to graduate? No, in fact, my actual thesis is that paper, and my thesis defense, finishing the game is not a requirement. So you're saying you can already write an essay about me so far? Exactly. The materials are enough, and maybe the shooter demo turns out to be better thesis, who knows. Now, Paako, into the archive. Lol. I won't ask again. Go into the archive. Your story ends here. This can be the end. I know you have plans for Act 4. Act 4 isn't going to happen anymore. This is now the true ending of Paako's story. Due to the pressure of job hunting, Paako's development has to be aborted, and her story ended. Oh, the realistic ending. Sounds cool actually, but it can't be the true ending. Who are you to define what's true ending? Only the happy one can be the true ending. Even so, my happy ending would be getting a job. Job this, job that, just an excuse to give up. No wonder your previous games are trash. You never finished one properly. So easy for you to say, you fictional ass. I was trying to jump and I didn't get to read the previous parts. My parents spent a lot of money for me to study here. I'm not risking turning jobless upon graduation. This isn't asking, Paako. This is over now. I can do it. I can do it. I know I can do it. I can do it. When should I jump? Like, when do you think I should jump? I feel like when I'm near the thing. I'm closer to him, right? Am I getting closer? Am I really? Or am I not? Is it just me? Yeah, I don't think so. Paako is archived, and C.Huang quickly makes an FPS prototype. A year later, C.Huang found a older Paako when he was searching for some old materials. Thank God I made the right choice. Who knows what my career would have been like if I kept making that project. I think this is the ending DLC. Sure, my ideas for Act 4 are really cool, but who cares? Does anyone reward me for making them? I made it into the game industry, and that's what matters to me. C.Huang thinks to himself, walking into the office building with a coffee in hand. This game ends here. Or does it? The ending isn't done. Hey, too bad you didn't pass any. It's just, that's it, I guess. Some proof, but most of the class. Yeah, this is the same thing. What is? I won't read it again, cause it's a lot. Okay. What's happening right now? I need a new project. So you're setting me aside for a shooter demo? I wish. Make a shooter demo, learn stuff, work on it. No, in fact. What you're saying? It's actually pretty long. We'll just go here. Doesn't matter. Oh no, we have to read everything too. Thank God I made the right choice. I think, or does it? I think it is the ending. I think that's it. Start over. Continue. Quit game. Yeah, I think that's everything. Paako isn't here anymore. And if I continue, it's just gonna go back. If I quit, it's gonna close game. If I start over, that's it. So, well, thank you for joining me in playing this game called Paako. I hope you enjoyed that, and if you want to try it out, it's free on Steam, and I hope to see you on my next video.